Now there was something else I was looking forward to doing with this blade, and that was putting the watermark on it, kind of thing. The cooling watermark on these blades. I didn't even pull an image up. I knew I was going to miss this, but I need to like do Katana water quench. You know, because it's gonna give you like that wavy pattern on the blade, and that's something I would, yeah, a little bit of this kind of going on there. I think that would be really cool, because every blade kind of has its own little thing. I want to get this effect the right way though, so you know, I want to get this thing pretty cool. This one's really subtle. I'm not really sure I like that. Okay. I mean, I'm not 100% certain how this is going to work, so it's going to take a little bit of time for me to figure this out. Thankfully, my blade is nice and straight, so I won't have to worry too much about anything weird going on. I can draw literally in straight lines in the UVs and get this thing lined up pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't just like drag the line all the way down. This is gonna have to be pretty seamless here too. So another bad decision for having my stuff in the different UV shells. We'll see how this works though. We'll see how it goes. Because I might be able to drag like this middle line and just kind of drag it out and see if it continues the line onto the other blades, maybe. We'll see. Let's, I need to do an alpha, I believe. Find something here that's gonna work for me. Because I need like a wavy pattern. Okay, first off, I need to isolate this to a folder, I believe. Let's do another folder just for my blade quench. I'm gonna put a new put a fill node in here. Black mask. And I'm only grabbing this shape. So I only want it affecting my blade. I don't want it running around my entire model. There we go. And this guy is going to come in here. Once again, get another black mask in there. Let's make this black on the color so I can see what the heck I'm doing. So I'm just going to use this as a temporary mask, and we'll change that up later. But that way, now that I, you know, oh, make sure I get a paint in there too. Because I'm probably painting this in. I don't think I have any alphas that I'm just going to be able to stencil onto this thing for this effect. I wonder what would happen if I kind of put this on a random, maybe. Let me try this out. I'm gonna make this water drop shape here. You kind of see it, right? I think if I have this set to some kind of weird random with spinning and all that, angle jitter, you know, I gotta take a look at my alphas here and really like look at this effect. Size jitter. You know, it's really gonna have to be really weird. No, I don't want that. Position jitter? No, it needs to be relatively lined up. Spacing. Yeah, I need to change his health up. I don't think this teardrop guy is going to do me much good. I need something just a little bit blobbier, but not perfect circle, I would say. Maybe this. Squeeze. All right. Maybe if I do this nice and sharp and blur it, that might do the job. I don't know what this thing is going to look like. I'm concerned. Okay. Let's see what we get here. I'm gonna click it over here and just like drag it. That's kind of weird. It's only working on one side of the blade at a time too. So that's not my favorite. Let me try this again. Just one more go. Okay. It's looking kind of nasty, you know, going onto the other blade there, but we'll see what happens. I'm wondering maybe if I should do this backwards, where I just paint paint my shape in this way and kind of let the excess be the watermark. This is going to be a hard thing to do. I'm glad I left it for last. I think it's going to be last. Where's my reference again? I want this thing to look solid. Solid for what I'm going for here. Let me put a blur on this thing. That way, you know, yeah, that's a good idea. Because now, if I put a blur on this thing, or possibly even a warp too, I could kind of warp these shapes a little bit. Oh, that might be fun. Let's try the warp first. Source type, custom noise. I'm not sure how much this is working. Directional warp. Oh, it has a blur to it. That's good. So I'll have to put a blur in here. Tiling. You know what, I mean, if I can do it this way, then I might just be able to draw a straight line and let the warp do it. That's probably a better idea. Default. Oof. No. Previous input? I have no idea what that is. Custom noise. That's not letting me add anything in there. Oh, I have to put that in. Okay. Let me see. Let me get a procedural in here. We'll do circles, maybe? Something soft like that. You get something round and soft, and that's probably going to do what you need to here. Custom noise. No, I don't like that. I need like a cloud, something cloudy. Soft, like a soft cloud. I know, I thought Substance Painter had something like that in here. Procedurals. It was just in here. Blur, noise, fast. Oh. Machine noise, fiber, positions. Wait, here we go. Got some clouds. It's so noisy. There. Bigger disorder. Bigger scale? No. Let me try the circles again. I feel like that one just needs to be different. Not tile as much. Oh wait, I grabbed the wrong one. Circles. I don't like the way that this thing's doing it though. Seriously, I don't. Intensity divider. Directional warp? No. This is like some this is some substance designer stuff right here. I'm gonna say that much. Because I would love to see if this warp would do the right thing. I don't see this thing really doing much though. It just says default. Custom noise. You know what, let me get into my alphas here. Let's get just a blurry shape and just tile that around. Or just a, you know, maybe a bell shape, something a little bit softer. This isn't giving me anything. Oh, okay. Jeez. See, it's only using this this exterior. I don't like that. Can I see an image of this blur slope? No, I think warp is what I want to do. I just I need more experience with this shape and doing these. there has to be something like so soft that I can grab here. I don't really even know. It's only using like the grays. It's not using. Okay, I'm actually getting something now. Just gotta figure this out. Starting to get some really weird fractal shapes in here the bigger I make this. I do want it blurred. I don't want it to be harsh. Alright, I'm gonna set the blur. I wonder if I could do something else here. I'm gonna leave that filter there because what I've done so far isn't hurting things too much. I wonder what this blur slope thing does. Intensity? No. Quantity? Less of that, more of that. Scale, do I have a scale? Blur, min, max, intensity. Okay, not much difference in that. I like the effect, I just wish, hold on. Maybe I need to tile this less? Okay. I'm just kind of chopping it up a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh, there was something there. Okay, something like that. That's looking a lot better. It's taking this stuff and just like giving me some funky things. I don't want to blur the effect out though. Intensity. The more I put to intensity, the choppier it gets. So I don't want that to be super intense. Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe blur it a little bit more. Just gonna take off the blurriness. Position. Is that affecting anything? I'm gonna undo that because the position that I had it on was just right. Contrast. Does that make better or worse? I think it makes worse. Okay, we're starting to get something here. I'm not going to touch the source tiling anymore. Intensity divider. A little bit too much. Quantity. That's quality. Okay. Does this warping help out with this anymore? You know, I feel like there's a positioning here that's not lining things up, and I think I just... Let me try something here. Let's go to position again. We're trying to tweak around position, tiling a little bit more too. Okay. Not looking too crazy. Not looking too crazy right now. Yeah, I think I like this. I like the way that this is going. Okay, so all this work. Put into this. Now, do I use this? I feel like this is going to be a better effect if I use it for the blade edge and not the blade itself. Whoops. Go back. I like what I'm doing here. So now I go back down to paint. I need to get rid of this. Paint it in black. Let's see if we can do this now. I think somebody's... Anybody trying to get in here with Discord or something? No. All right, let's see if we can do this. Come on. You know what, if I make this big enough too, I might be able to nail both of these guys together. Change this to white here. Let's see if I can't just whammo this blade. Started all the way over here too, so I got paint. Okay, so it likes me to be on one shape. And, you know what? I think... I think I'm gonna need to make another folder for these guys and just launch them from different areas. Man, the intensity of this thing just goes wacko. Okay. Well, I definitely can't nail two in one. So I need to shrink this guy down now. Let's see if I could just go a little bit softer with this. I might need to do two of them. This is definitely not going to be tiling. I can already sense this. I don't want intensity on this thing. Let me see if I can find out follow path. Like it's just stroke opacity. I'm set to no. Okay, here we go. No pressure. No pressure. Okay, that's kind of it. What are you doing? Why don't you want to come over here? Oh my goodness, I'm painting out of the map again. Paint. This is where I want to be. There we go. Oh my goodness. What a trial. Okay. I can clean some of that stuff up. Brush size is looking a little small though. So I'm gonna undo this and bump up the brush size just like 2 settings there. Oh, I wish I could go off of this blade a little bit more. I don't really need too much space over here. There's no winning. It's like I'm either on this UV shell or not. Excuse me. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stick with this. Let's try this effect out here. Try to do the same thing down here on this other guy. Man, that is... Okay. I can deal. I can deal. It might be a little chaotic on some of these. But you know, I think it's gonna have a cool effect regardless. Get like a... Just get some of these lines to kind of fill up. Seems to be falling just a little bit short of some of these shapes, so. Alright, I'll mask that out. Let's keep moving with this thing. Right. No, let's leave it off the tip there. Maybe just one little speckle. No, that feels weird. I'm just gonna, oh, here, just paint you out. Just do the exact opposite effect. That looks cool. All right. Changing this up here. And then just kind of paint the rest. Paint you out now. Okay. You know, I might just want to do like a run where I just kind of paint things out now. Just do another pass of this brush effect on Oh, okay. Yeah, that's part of my wear, so that's supposed to do that, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I have an effect here. Okay, it feels a little deep on my blade tip over here. So I'm gonna try to fix that actually. We went a little bit too heavy on that. So I wanna see how this looks if I paint opposite of it now. Kind of lightens up on it. I went a little bit too heavy there though. How about something like that? All right. Not too bad. Oh, I'm painting into other areas here though. Okay. I'll fix this stuff, don't worry. Nice. All right, I'm really liking these shapes now. Okay. So now I just, I need to come in and do a little bit of touch-up work. We're going to, I'm gonna add a new paint over this. That way it's not interfering with these warps and stuff. Remove my alpha. But just, I want you to go back to normal alpha. Come back here to shape. I need to make sure my pressure settings and stuff are back up. I don't really want any spacing. or size jitter. Angle jitter, I don't really care about that because it's a circle. I do want hardness to be up though. I want to be able to hit straight home here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just painting some of this stuff out now. You know, I don't want any of these ridges on the top of the blade up here. Just draw a straight line like that. Kind of cut them off. Cut them off with the pass. Some of this over here, though, didn't go all the way, so I want to make sure that my edges of my blade still have full shape there towards the end. I think that's my wear over on that side. All right, let's look at this thing in the 3D viewer. Look for any deviation in what's happening here. Once again, I'm just working on a mask. You know, this kind of stuff looks kind of weird. Just give yourself a little bit of a blur on there, probably. I may have just been able to go in here and just kind of do like a wavy, you know, style myself, but I don't know. I just wanted to try something like that out. I think that is all coming from my font and stuff, so I don't think that'll really show up too much. I need to mask some of that out. But, you know, I'm not doing color with this really, though. I'm just using this for roughness, so let's see what this looks like now that I have the idea of what I'm doing here with my blade. Okay, so definitely taking the black off. No use for that now. I feel like I wonder if I can do like a normal and just like allow it to be just very subtly. Let me look at my normal overlays here. Because right now it's set to normal map detail. I might be able to do like a normal map combine. Oof, that was bad. Normal map combine. I don't think I'm set to do anything with normal maps. Yeah, I'm not gonna play around with normal maps. They're pretty touchy, so you really, you know, you don't want to mess around with that too much. Let's try roughness. You're already seeing that we're getting just a small tint of that going on over there. Okay. So roughness, you know, it needs to be very mild. Something like that. I don't think height is going to help out too much. It's going to give me like a little bit of a lip there probably, but I don't think I really want much of that going on. It really is just surface stuff. It's not really doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna turn height off. Let's look at color, base color. Let's grab this same color here and let's add just a slightly whiter hue. That might help out a little bit too. You kind of see how this stuff is blending into itself here, right, though? Let's try a little bit of a blur on this thing. I need just one more filter here. I just want something softer, slightly. You kind of see the blur intensity happening there. That's a little bit too much blur. Actually, you know what I want to do here? Because there's something that's going on. I have like these sharper shapes. So you know what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate this layer. And kind of blur to get that banding around it. I want a little bit of that that little indent there. Whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to duplicate this layer. This is also a nice little way of just making sure that you say what you're doing. Let's see if I can blur that background there and see if I can get that banding to happen. That's blurring a little bit too much. Okay, so it's a little bit more subtle. Let's see what I can do with the, actually here. So that's what that's doing. I wonder if I can take this guy now and do and like clamp it. Adding black makes it go away. Adding white should be giving me a little bit more of it, right? Expanding it a little bit more. Okay, so you kind of see how I'm dragging this thing out a little bit more with my levels. I can do something similar to that on the other side, but just kind of pull a little bit more in the opposite direction. Okay, so that's sharpening it too much on that direction there. Just kind of pull it up a little bit like this. Kind of sharpen it out in this direction, maybe. Small little tweaks, right? Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Cool. Now these are the same effects here too, so I may want to, I gotta do something slightly different here. Like, you know, maybe pull a little bit of that base color out on the, well no, I need to work with this one here. Pull a little bit of this base color out and we should be seeing a little bit more of a fade there. Make this one just a little bit softer on the roughness too. There we go. Now I'm starting to get that banding effect there, right? And I can kind of even, let me see if I can drag this guy around a little bit too. Let's do another levels. It's kind of weird too, because it kind of cuts off. Let me see what this is doing. Dragging the white down is going to make it expand. I want it to contract a little bit, so I'm going to pull some of the black out of it. Kind of pinch a little bit closer. And then like bring it on home to white maybe. I should get a little bit of deviation there. Yeah. All right. So I think I just nailed it a little bit too hard in that levels there though. So let's just play around with it a little bit more here. It's really trying to think about this stuff. Down on a little bit. Okay, I like that. That's where I want it to be. Awesome. Okay, so there we have it. My watermark effect. It's looking pretty cool. I don't know, something's too sharp here still. I might, I wonder if I could put the blur over top of this. Just establish it a little bit more. Just a little bit too high now. Let's go to like a 0.3 maybe. Awesome. There we go. Fancy pantsy. All right. I think I'm looking pretty good here. I mean, there's so much more that could be put into these things. Make sure I'm getting like a little seam here that's going on, but it's not super noticeable.